Boom. All right, today and for the next however many days, I'm going to keep making these videos just to start a daily diary, recollection, and journal that I can share with myself, with you guys publicly, about what I'm up to, particularly focused on the brand global transformation experiences that I run with Chris Jackson and the team. What we have as a vision is the greatest transformational company in the history of the world, accessing the most incredible technologies in terms of personal development, spirituality, nutrition, everything you can imagine. I'm quite wide in terms of what I've crafted and discovered on my journey. And Chris and I balance each other out particularly well. We feel like we're Roy and Walt Disney. We've got a big vision. Now it's time to get it done. So, behind the scenes, the start of the year, I was deciding whether I was going to continue doing my online program M55, and I kept writing down I wanted to do retreats. 2 days after I wrote that down, Chris got in contact with me and said, Brock, I want to go and do a project in Bali, and I couldn't think of anyone else better on the planet than you to do it with my friend. Are you interested? Of course I said yes, but I don't want to be doing retreats. I want to create experiences where people go so deep in terms of their life, where we push their buttons, we look at everything that's working, everything that's not. We take them so deep in terms of their journey that transformation's guaranteed. We take them out on an adventure quest. We take them out in ice cold water. We challenge them with personal development, life coaching, business coaching, everything in between, and introduce them to alchemy and magic. Elements. So when they start here at the start of the experience, this is where they are. When they end up, they're here. They're in a more integrated place. They're feeling clear, focused, present, engaged in everything they do in their life. But rather than getting that, that 2 week of excitement after an event that we traditionally get, sometimes it's 5 days, sometimes 2 weeks after a personal development event, the rah-rah stuff. What we want is that this integrates in such a way that they almost don't even realize that they've transformed. It's subtle but powerful. And they're the kind of testimonials we've been receiving from people. I'm only going to come back with more case studies, testimonials, insights from all the people coming to this event. Bali was incredible. We just popped out with Margaret River. And then Chris and I did a review afterwards. We said, well, where are we strong in business? There are areas. You guys might be thinking that for yourself too. Where are we strong in business? Well, we've been fantastic at bringing on brand sponsors, collaborating with the best in the world. Great at that. What we facilitate at these events, I've been to a lot of things. I've had guys come to my events before. They go, Brock, I used to fly around the world with Anthony Robbins. What you guys deliver is even better. True story. I can put you in contact with the guy that said that. And I don't say these things lightly because, Tony Robbins is awesome. But the vision started because Chris went along to one of those events in Fiji and said, this is great, but we can do it a whole lot better. I've heard Sir Richard Branson talk about that in business. I've heard so many people say that. And like I said, I don't say it lightly. We want to step into the game in such a way that we make it fresh, clear, tight. We bring all our personality to it. So yeah, things we're strong at. Facilitation, bringing on sponsors. We've already got Telix. We've done a deal with Swannies. We've just brought on Frequency H2O. We're about to do something with Raw Sea Coconut Water. That stuff's popping. In terms of creating the experience, the itinerary, I love that. In terms of naturally attracting beautiful people, that's what we do. In terms of lead generation, what we've focused on so far is relationship funnels. So we're going to be working with ambassadors, having different people that bring in, but that's where we're weak. Like ambassadors, we're great. But in terms of overall lead generation, that's where we need to step up our game. And, we made that decision, kind of like back at the start of the year, I said, I want to go into this thing, and then Chris called me, and I made a decision. We need to get better at lead generation. We're going to really focus in on that. We've had a couple of guys supporting us in terms of that. Chris and I have been doing a lot of research, but we said we really need something great. And I happen to have lined up a call with my good buddy Cameron. Just so happens he's now working inside a brand called Fast Track Business, which I just happened to see it flash up on Facebook that they were doing a promotion that basically they want to promote people. They want to give people a shout out. They want to do different things. And, just to give credit to these guys, what I heard about Chris Duncan and the team for years, he's been through lots of stuff, but him and his ability to communicate clearly and get people well marketed is phenomenal. Cameron, when he talked about it, and he's been inside other businesses, said it's amazing. So when that opportunity popped up that there was a competition rolling, I said yes. So I've been going through that process, getting it all scheduled in, answering the questions. And even watching those videos, even though some of the stuff, I can sit there in my mind and go, well, I've seen some of this stuff in a similar way before. Christy said that too, being tangible, being real about it. But am I consistently doing all those things every day? Not a chance. And that's the stuff I want to step into, because this is where we are now. This is the vision of what we have, and we've got to do all the steps in between and keep going through it. And that's what I'm liking. Really challenging myself behind the scenes, really creating as much momentum as possible, and really getting deep and looking, well, as I do with the participants at the event. I had a big transformation down in Margaret River where I realized some of the stuff that's not quite working just yet. But then as soon as I did that, these different opportunities present themselves. So yeah, I'm going to be presenting more of these videos, bringing them live to you. If you want to see more of what we're up to, come and check out globaltransformationexperiences.com.